Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Achievers Corner with Victoria Showman. Well, welcome to another month. It is the 11th month of the year. Hasn't God been faithful? Yes, He has been so faithful. And in this month, as we are starting this month, even before we eat towards the end of the month, where we celebrate Thanksgiving, I just want to share this with you because I don't know what the last 10 months has brought to you. I don't know what you've experienced, but I want to let you know that rejection is not failure. Over the weekend, I watched this series, limited series on Netflix, say Colin in black and white. If you know Colin, that is the footballer, Colin Kaepernick, the footballer. So I just stumbled on it, as I was doing something, and I just stumbled on it and I picked few things there. Then the last episode of it really caught my attention. See, just looking at his journey, a black boy in a white household, all of the things that he had to endure. Towards the end of the series, he wrote himself a note, like a letter, and towards the end, it says, failure, rejection is not failure, but a calibrator. Trust your own power. And that is very profound because sometimes you face so many rejection. Sometimes you face so many disappointment. So you want to think it this way. I don't know what the last 10 months have brought to you. I don't know what you have experienced. I don't know how many people have turned you down or you've called on so many people asking for help. Maybe you're trying to buy a house, you're trying to start a business, you're trying to change career, you've gone to so many interviews, you've written so many applications, you've done so much, and the answer, the response that you keep getting is no, not at this time, no, no. And you feel so kind of used to it that it just weigh you down. So let me tell you, that is not failure. Rejection is not failure. The fact that people deny you, the fact that someone say no to you, that is not your hand. Like they always say, failure is not final, success is not ending, but rejection, it can feel so depressing and it can feel so overwhelming. It can weigh you down when you've been rejected so many times. When you know that you putting in the effort, but then it's like it's not yielding the outcome that you expect. So let me tell you, let me encourage you this new month. Let me encourage you. Let me just cheer you up. Rejection is not failure. No, it's like a calibrator, something that you can now use, a system to can now use to kind of gauge yourself to see where you are in relative to what you're trying to achieve. What is going on? What do you need to do? Sometimes rejection can be every direction of path. Probably you have been aiming towards one way. You have been aiming towards something. But then with rejection, you can redirect your path. And with Colin in this movie, because his game is still was to be a quarterback for a football team. That was his goal, and he tried. Oh my gosh! I don't know how many tries. So many, but he kept getting offered for baseball. But he said that is not what I want. I want to be a quarterback. I want to be a quarterback. I want to play football, not baseball. But then when with all the rejection, so he switched his towards the end, he switched his plan and said, you know what? I'm not a sport person, but if you look at baseball, basketball and football, it's more of throwing pitches, right? You throw, you catch, thing that has to do with throw. Rather than baseball, where you have to eat something. So I think it shifted, it redirected and focused the energy into basketball team, those playing basketball, which is also similar, to those who are in sport. And one of the coaches just saw him playing basketball, not football this time. Rejection just shifted him a little bit into baseball, into basketball, I mean, just a little bit. And from there, they noticed him that if he can shoot like this without this shot in basketball, it would be a great fit for a football team. That is how he was called and got the offer in Nevada. So the same thing with rejection. I don't know. Maybe you feel overwhelmed and you're almost giving up. Just redirect a little bit, channel that energy to something, and you cannot tell, nobody knows, but it may be a propellant for you, and may be something that we open the door. Those who thought you cannot achieve things before, this may be what they need to hear, to see, to give them the confirmation. I remember I was at a place where I worked, and there was an open casting for someone who can train. We had this new system, the electronic medical record, electronic health record, transitioning from paperwork to all these things. And so they're looking for people that can train, learn more and so on the system and be able to train other people. So I raised my hand. I went to my leader and I said, oh, I would love to do that. I said, I would love to be one of the trainers, that can train other people. And this is what she said to me, like, oh, Victoria, you cannot speak. I said, what do you mean I cannot speak? She said, no. I mean, she like just right out there, flat out, told me no. I mean, it was so embarrassing. I'm like, but I do speak. But oh my God. So I said, no problem. I just walked away very defeated. And I ate no. Let me tell you, I ate rejection. I ate no. But it hit me so hard. No, well, I would challenge if I cannot do it for you in your organization, if you not let me speak or do what I really love to do here, well, let me channel it outside of here. And outside of my organization, I begin to speak. One year, I got to speaking engagements at a national conference, two big speaking opportunity outside. So, and the following year, where there was a change, and the following year, 2 years later, I was able to present like I was the first person. Well, come and speak. Now we know you can speak. So sometimes just redirect. It doesn't mean that what you have, the passion is taken away from you, but you just redirected it to another area which can now showcase your strength, can showcase your power, can showcase your ability, can showcase your strength, can showcase your talent and the gift. Those who were not aware of it before, now they come to the awareness of what you are capable of doing. So do not let any rejection shut you out or shut you up. Redirect, all right, and trust in your own power. So in this new month, cheer up. Turn every rejection around. Redirect your path. Replan things and do not give up on yourself. Here is Victoria again. I'm sharing you on this month. You can do it. I believe in you. Make it a great month. And I love you. And if for any reason you need a boost, you need someone to share you on day by day, you need someone to encourage you, do not hesitate. Send me a message, Victoria Show Me One at gmail.com or DM me. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm everywhere. So check me out. Make it a great month. I love you and I don't want to wait. I cannot wait to celebrate your success. God bless you now and have a good one. Bye bye.